So today I'm going to be doing my book talk on a song only I can hear. It's by Barry Jonesburg. And the question I would have for you guys is, what would you do if you had some random person texting you, but they wouldn't tell you who they were? Would you text them back? That's what the main character does in this story. Rob Fitzgerald receives an anonymous text from someone, and Rob's super shy, so he's not super talkative, doesn't talk to a whole lot of people. So not a lot of people have his phone number, right? Because he doesn't talk to a lot of people, doesn't have very many friends, kind of likes to keep to himself and his grandpa, whom he calls his granddad. Anyway, he gets this text, and he texts back. So throughout the book, you see this character, Rob, communicate with this anonymous person. And the goal of the anonymous person, what he's trying to do is help Rob develop a social life, develop confidence in himself to go out and do things, and just talk to people. And the cool thing is, while the guy's doing this, it's really kind of playing back in Rob's head different situations where he could talk to this girl that he really, really, really likes, whose name is Deestry. So I'm going to read a couple of the text messages in here for you to kind of intrigue your mind a little bit. Let me find my placing here. I had it marked. So chapter 24 says, Rob plays soccer. So this chapter 24 starts out right after his game against one of the other schools. It says, Rob, you were brilliant in the soccer match. So that means that the mystery man was there, right? But even now, you don't fully understand how talented you are and how everyone will love you given the chance. Confidence is the key to defeating your shyness. So right there, that hints at the fact that this person, whoever it is trying to push Rob to be more confident in himself so that he can talk to people and have a social life and kind of just enjoy where he's at, right? He continues to say, I have a series of challenges one at a time. What do you say? Are you willing to prove yourself worthy to Deestry? More importantly, are you willing to finally like and value yourself? Text Y or N, which would mean yes or no. So he tried to call the number and it didn't work. So then he texted again, and eventually he texted yes, just because he kept texting things like, who are you? And whatever, and no one would respond. So now we're like, ooh, well, what's gonna happen? So fast forward, one of the challenges comes 2 chapters after that. And I'm not gonna read the whole entire text message, I'm just gonna read you the challenge, because it's super, super wild, because Rob is really shy, so this is like craziness. It says, Challenge 1. You will enter the Milltown's Got Talent competition, which is scheduled for 2 weeks from Friday. This gives you time to polish your act and find ways to overcome panic attacks. I would wish you luck, but at this point of the challenge, you don't need it. So he's saying, once you get on stage, he would say, good luck, Rob, you can do it, go, go, go. But at that point, he's totally going to be fine. So here, whenever you open this book and you're reading it, whenever the anonymous person is texting Rob, it's mostly in bold. Sometimes when what Rob says is not in bold, it's just the secret guy's text message is always going to be in bold. There might be 1 or 2 times where it's not, but for the most part, that's where it is. And then the last page I want to take you to says this is a good lesson for all of us, I think. It says, do not fear fear. Its only purpose is to let you know that something is worth doing. So he's basically giving him a quota to live by. Since Rob's a really shy guy, he's making that Rob's quote for his life, right? So I think that this book is super fun. It's a super good read, and honestly, I would love to tell you what happens at the end of the book. If Rob falls in love with Destry, if she's like, yeah, I'll go out with you, or if it totally falls into pieces. I'd love to tell you who the anonymous person is, but you're gonna have to read it to find out. Once again, it's called A Song Only I Can Hear. A lot of people call it Song Only I Can Hear, but the A is important. Sometimes the title doesn't make sense without the A. Whenever you say it, I feel like you have to say the A. And it's by Barry Johnsberg. Jonsberg. There's that. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you read it.